Okay, we are in. Hello everyone, this is Tansfilm109 and I'm back to Kaizo hacks again! Yep, I keep having pauses with these. So, Cassandra Francis and Sci-Fi104, hello! We are gonna play a game called Beachside Blitz. Hi, Tails Angry. So this is another entry-level Kaizo hack that I never picked up on, so, yeah, I actually heard about this from a cousin of mine who I got introduced to Kaizo Mario and thought this would be a good one to try, so I'm gonna try it. No more people. Hello, Dr. Volk. Well, now, hello. I don't see you here much. Hello, Medora. Hi, Jaden. All right, let's get started. This will probably be easy. It's beachside. Oh, tomato flavored crabs. And yes, Cassandra, you are on time. So are we just going to eat a bunch of tomato-flavored crabs? Is that our story? Right near the beach. Okay, guess we don't have anywhere to go, so let's just go in here. Fantastic start. Hi, Alex. This is the first jump of the game. This is gonna be the first level of the game? I see crabs are evil. Ow. They're definitely evil. Oh gosh. I guess we have to do a re-grab right off the bat. I might need some time to get reaccustomed. I haven't played Kaizo Mario in a little while. There we go. When was the last time I played one of these Kaizo games with a troll? Oh man, I got trolled. I got trolled good. My troll senses have disappeared from how long it's been since I've done a Kaizo. Oh, the last few Kaizos I've played, I don't think had trolls, so I don't think I'm prepared anymore. Well, I would take the money, except I enjoy Kaizo Mario. I don't watch war movies, Jaden. I don't need to watch a war movie. They're depressing. I'd rather watch someone get hacked up in a horror movie. There we go. Oh, not even a checkpoint. That's the level. Okay. Alright. Still, we got trolled at the end of the level. Well, I streamed just yesterday. Can I not go into that house? Yeah. Weird. There's like no Yoshi house type thing to go in. Tricky Ted. I know this tune. I have to remember what that is. And I missed. Oh yeah, Cassandra. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna have to remove that comment because that is a very dangerous thing. You could end up in big trouble on the internet with that. And I mean run into a bad person kind of trouble. Let's not joke about it, Alex. Oh? Hi, cannonballs. Oh. He's not gonna come back, is he? He's not gonna come back. Favorite movie? I love the original Halloween. I love the original Halloween. It's the movie that really got me into horror movies. There we go. Thank you. Okay, I'm not gonna need you anymore. Spin jump time! There's 14 exits in this, by the way, and... Ooh. I forgot how to forgot who made this game. Darn it. Now I can't give credit. I really should be doing that at the start of these streams, shouldn't I? Oh, I'm gonna watch Sonic 3 when it comes out. It's not supposed to come out until December, though, so a long way to go. I'm not even gonna think about it right now. Alright, there we go, I'm back. Why do I like Michael Myers so much? Because I think he's an intimidating killer. His stalkerish nature, his slow, relaxed movements, he knows he's going to get to you. That is scary. Especially when they don't go too much into why he kills, because it keeps you from even feeling safe. You just feel like it doesn't matter who you are, he might just go after you. Ah! Oh no! He pinched my shoe into pieces. Alright, here we go. Alright. Here we go again. Here we go. Go! Go again! Okay. Wait a minute. The wood is the wood solid? I didn't even see if I could jump through it. Okay, bye, Cassandra. Well, this isn't exactly the serene beach experience I was expecting. I want my money back. Although it is a somewhat warm day, it is almost warm enough to go to the beach today. I actually think it's too warm outside. I'm not the biggest fan of how warm it is. I liked it better when it was cool. What? What the? Wait, what? I am confuzzled. Of course I know Family Guy. That doesn't mean I watch it, though. I don't care too much. Ugh, this is a confusing beach. Why are there cannonballs? What do I do here? Wait a minute. I have to take that crab with me. I didn't even think of that, but that is something I have to do. Okay, we'll have to try again. There we go. There we go. Okay, that was actually a puzzle. I figured it out, however. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That was Tricky Ted. You have to carry Tricky Ted around. Why? Oh, it's a cave. Slippery snakes? Ooh. I've seen both Sonic movies. I want to go on that pipe. I can't go in the pipe. Okay, that's decoration. It's too high to reach. What did they do that for? Ooh. Dang it. This is a bit of a tighter experience than I was expecting. I definitely wouldn't expect this to be someone's first Kaizo hack. Let's not get into the Family Guy stuff right now. I don't watch Family Guy. I know who Cleveland Brown is, but I don't really care, Majorita. Family Guy is not my thing. Maybe the first 3 seasons or so are, but I otherwise don't care unless there's a really good musical number. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You weren't supposed to show up then. Sonic 4 Episode 1. I have. That was a game. There wasn't anything spectacular about it. Sonic 4 Episode 2 was alright, though. The Charlie Challenge. You're asking a lot of weird questions there. A lot of weird questions. Okay, bye, Alex. Oh, he's dying. Our plan is working in motion. I think there were some episodes of season 4 of Family Guy I did like. I remember watching PTV before, and I did find that episode pretty funny. Well, season 4 definitely has a different vibe compared to the first 3 seasons, but that's because it was the first season of the revival period when it came back. Oh, Sonic Spinball is hard. Sonic Spinball is hard. I did beat the game, though, but I think I was on the final stage for like 2 hours. I didn't get a game over, but it took forever to beat the final level. And I didn't use any stage select codes either. I played through the whole game in one sitting. I don't know if I'll ever do that again. That last level is so much harder than the rest of the game. Oh shoot, I actually need that throw block. Whoop. Hi block, bye block. Oops, I hit a spring. Hi, Chevy. We're just in a beachside cave. It's got death. Okay, so I actually need this. I didn't touch anything. I swear. Did you ever beat the game, Dr. Volk? Did you ever beat it? You know there's an 8-bit version of it, too, for like the Game Gear. Well, he said the Sonic movie 2 was gonna be his last movie as well, so honestly at this point I'm going to retire unless I find a project I know I'll seriously enjoy, then I'll come back, which honestly mad props for him at this point. He's been in the industry long enough, he could easily retire if he wants, but if he sees something that he thinks will be really fun and he does it, that's great. It's great once you're able to do that. But I was wondering if it was going to come back, because it did look like they did potentially kill him off at the end of the second movie. I guess that was just in case Jim Carrey decided he wasn't going to come back. But it looks like we will have him after all. What did I do that for? Yes, the trip to the zoo video. I've seen that video before. Oh yeah, I'm sure of that. I never took the time to play through the 8-bit version in its entirety, but I have played through the first level before. That was before I beat the Genesis one, though. I never went back to it. I do have it available on, like, Sonic Adventure DX for the GameCube. I did 100% that game, just so that I could LP Tails' adventure all the way back when. But it is an incredibly difficult game. It's definitely harder than, like, Sonic Labyrinth. That's another spin-off game that I actually kind of enjoy. Sonic Labyrinth. I know it's a slow game, but I kind of had fun with Sonic Labyrinth. And I'm pretty sure that's a very unpopular opinion. But I don't think it's honestly a bad game, and it's a spin-off game. It doesn't have to be all about going fast, and it was also on an 8-bit system, so sometimes just slowing it down a little bit is a bit of a better option. There we go. Okay, good. No trolls. Ah, yes, Jaden. I did know that about the trip to the zoo one. Yeah, but for some reason, that was the one Game Gear game on Sonic Adventure GX that would always just get darker for some reason, and I can never figure out why. It was only that game. I don't know why. I didn't care much for Sonic Forces. But I do like Paper Mario. I didn't see the name of the level, and I can't leave the level now. Oh well. Oh, get on. No, wait. Yeah, get on up. Thankfully, my stream is a few seconds behind, so I'm able to see what the level name was. Yay! Okay. No wonder it's called Get On Up. Spin jump there. The lower jump height will be beneficial. Oh gosh. Okay, that's a scary jump. That is a scary jump. I don't know if Mario Unfair will be harder. Just memorize where all the traps are and you'll be perfectly fine. That's made to just be like an unfair troll game, not a precision type game. Mario Unfair was some sort of I think it was a Flash game. It basically just took Mario, but threw a million spike traps everywhere and the like. It's a game to laugh at, but it's not one you really take seriously as a game. I never recorded it though I did watch Markiplier play it all those years back. Oh, definitely 80s music. Definitely 80s music. In my opinion, the 80s generally is the last truly great decade in music. Unless we're talking about video game music. Then the 90s and the 2000s have a lot of fantastic stuff. But I don't care as much for the general pop trend of music beyond the 80s. Oh, forget 2020s. I know absolutely no music from the 2020s because they all stress me out. I hate music of the 2020s. It's all like rap, and rap gets my anxiety shooting through the roof. I can't stand rap. It is so uncomfortable to listen to. I don't feel any feel-good energy vibes from it. Oh, I did it! Oh my gosh, that is a scary jump. Oh! Oh! Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, I have to do this again! Green bean! Who's Chris Brown? Wait, who's Chris Brown? I don't know who I don't know who Chris Brown is. Oh, thanks, exclusive Sonic. At this point, they're easier to make than it is to get out of this cave. I guess I'm a little rusty at Kaizo, huh? I'm dying a lot. I'm so bad, but maybe it's just because this cave is spooky. I don't like caves. They're scary. I hate the green beans. Oh my gosh. Hi, Medora. Oh, come on. That's a whole bunch of mumbo-jumbo. I guess I've seen a Charlie challenge in this, foreign Sonic animation. It was done in SFM, but, I think it was in the Philippine language. But yeah, I don't really believe in the paranormal type stuff like Charlie or Ouija boards and the like. They're better more for like paranormal type stories than something to actually believe in my opinion. Yay, that part is annoying. And yeah, there really isn't a reason for a Toy Story 5. In a sense, there really wasn't even a reason for Toy Story 4. I took it at the time, but thinking back on it, well, I still enjoyed Toy Story 4. It didn't have much for a reason to exist. Dang it. That is a hard jump. Sonic 3 & Knuckles is a very good game. It's probably my favorite 2D Sonic game. My favorite 3D one is Sonic Adventure 2. But maybe I'm biased, because that was my first Sonic game when I was 6 years old. That was some time ago. But I still remember it. I spent a lot of time in the Chow Garden, and then I took forever trying to figure out how to kill the first boss. Because I couldn't do it. But the second boss was easy. How do you do that jump? My most hated game is probably Secret of Mana. I hate that game. The story is kind of boring. The writing is lackluster. The music, when not bad, gets a bit repetitive at times. The gameplay, however, is utterly obnoxious. The hitbox detections make no sense. You can't avoid the spells, which is really stupid because it's an action RPG. You should be allowed to dodge anything that comes your way in an action game. Which meant if you didn't have magic, the bosses were impossible. But if you did use magic, they were too easy. No balance whatsoever in that game. Uh-oh. They made it probably because they thought it was a good... They probably thought at the time it was a good story. But Toy Story 5, I'm pretty sure even though they are not permitted to say it, it's because Disney said, we want a bunch of money, make a Toy Story movie. I honestly don't think they even... I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Pixar wants to make Toy Story 5. But I think a higher up at Disney at this point is probably forcing them to... And maybe they threatened a layoff if they didn't. I don't know. That's my guess as to why we're getting Toy Story 5. If that's the reason, then it's coming out no matter what. Ah, not again. Sonic Adventure 2 music is great. It is great. Like, I'm not much of a hard rock kind of guy at all, but I love the music in Sonic Adventure 2 a lot. It has a very perfect vibe of energy for it. Such a game. And I really like how each character gets their own, like, music style. It gives the characters more character just through the music alone. Well, exclusive Sonic, I will tell you something. read the progress report. I did not even start episode 5. I didn't even script it yet. I'm taking a couple months before I go back to working on the Tales That Bond because episode 4 was a lot of work. Which is why I'm only making some smaller animations for the time being. Something that will allow me to calm down a little bit before I go back into another massively large project. So, episode 5 at the moment is not in development whatsoever. Instead, I'm making some smaller animations, and one of those slots is an animation that's open to request. So if you have a good story idea, go to the progress report and send in your idea. If it's good enough, it might just get selected as a requested animation. Go check it out. It's in the community tab, Sonic SFM Progress Report of February 2024. You won't have to scroll down far for it. Just get past my 2 little live stream announcements and you'll see it. And that goes for anyone in this chat right now. If you want to request an animation idea, enter into the progress report that I recently uploaded into the community tab and put in your story idea. And then see if you end up being the lucky winner. How long is this level? And why does this game have like no checkpoints? I thought I was gonna hit the muncher and die. Okay, that was a somewhat tricky level. There were actually a couple tricky jumps in that one. Ooh, Mario, you're fast. Falling one. Oop, there's a secret exit somewhere here. Oops, I'm dead. Muncher! Tear into my shite. Okay, I gotta hurry. I gotta get to that mushroom before it, like, despawns or something. I was definitely supposed to get that. Hurry. Gotta go fast, even though I'm in the water, gotta go fast. Oh my gosh. I got it! Oh, I was too late to get the mushroom, darn it! It despawned. Well, at least I know what's going to be happening here. Oh, while someone mentioned Sonic Adventure 2 music, can anyone name their favorite stage theme for each character? Let's make this a fun little exercise. Okay, good. I reached it in time. 2 a.m. Can't be 2 a.m. in Los Angeles, can it? There we go. I saw that key. Oh well, let's just take the normal exit for now. Alright, that level was easier. So, favorite stage themes for each character in Sonic Adventure 2. Uh-oh. Mario's gonna get eaten by a sea monster. For Sonic, I'd probably go with Escape from the City, but Metal Harbor 1 is another fantastic one. For Tails, I go with Mission Street. For Knuckles, Pumpkin Hill. For Shadow's a bit harder for me, but I guess Final Rush, his final stage. For Dr. Eggman, Cosmic Wall, and for Rouge the Bat, Dry Lagoon. Anyone else want to give it a shot? Now, how do I get to the key? I know how to get to the key. That's not how you do it. That is not how you do it, at all. Ah, shoot, I didn't get... That is a hard block to get. Pretty sure I'm still gonna need the mushroom. Does Ronald McDonald even exist anymore? I don't see him in, like, any of the advertising anymore. I don't think he exists anymore. Okay, so to get the key, we need to climb the waterfall. Oh, shoot, we do not want the mushroom. So, there. And I guess we just climb up here. And not get hit. Oh, there's a scary Rip Van Winkle up here. I don't like him. Made it. Do I love Burger King? I like Burger King, yeah. My favorite of the fast food joints is probably Wendy's, though. Smell shell smashing. Oh, shoot. It's a shell level. Oh, gosh, this is gonna be hard. I read about this one in the description for this. This is the shell jump level, but it's optional. I did that wrong. Yes. I never got to try the Grimace Shake. Although I don't really eat McDonald's much because, honestly, I don't find McDonald's all that tasty. But how was the Grimace Shake? I never got to taste it. Hi, Ernie. Well, you did miss a few levels for sure. Right now, I just entered the optional shell jump level, and I know for a fact this one is not going to be easy, so stick around, we might be here a while. Oh boy. This is going to be fun, I can tell. You know, I heard this track in another Mario hack. Super Mario Star Road. It was a Mario 64 hack. A fantastic Mario 64 hack at that, actually. Oh, gosh. How am I gonna get up there? I think I'm gonna have to throw that up. I don't know what I'm gonna do, actually. Oh, okay. I think I heard it had a sort of berry flavoring to it, but I'm not entirely certain. I can't be certain. I don't know what I'm gonna do there. It's a very hard looking section. But like I have no way to jump up there without another shell. It's like if I land on that Koopa first, I'm not gonna have enough jump heights to get over. So what do I do? That is the big question here. I gotta somehow get that shell from him again, which is not something I've had to do before, so that's gonna be very interesting. Oh, I didn't get the shell. Of course, this is a level I have to play when I return to Kaizo. Well, I guess it'll make me a better Kaizo player in the long run, but it is going to be a level of suffering. Of that I know. Ah! That's not easy. Have I ever played any musical instruments? Yeah, I play a flute. I'm not a professional at the flute, but I play a flute. I'm in a community band. which gives me an excuse to play more flute. I played flute since I was in the 4th grade. But I don't go professional with it, I just sort of play it for fun. Darn, why is it so hard to pick up the shell while jumping on the Koopa? Ugh, okay, I almost had that time. At least I know what I'm doing now. Is it just me, or does my voice sound kind of deeper recently? I don't know. Oh, you play flute too? Yay! My flute playing is not good enough to demonstrate on YouTube, though. Oh, bye, exclusive Sonic. Have a good day. It's definitely warm. Yes, I have to do something like that. I'm gonna be surrounded by the yellows forever. Surrounded by the yellows forever. See, I'm surrounded by the yellows. Surrounded by the yellows. That was horrible. Piano? Oh, no. I can't play piano. That's too hard for me. I cannot play the piano. I can sometimes do very simple renditions of simple melodies, but that's the extent of it. I'm not the piano player in the family. There are people in the family that can play the piano, I'm just not one of them. Ow. Indeed, Mario. Ow. You know this is probably going to be the hardest level in the entire game, because it's the optional level. Wonder if there's a switch at the end of this to press. It sort of looks like a Switch Palace type level. Darn it, I missed the shell. Ah! It's so yellow. It's like bananas and lemons and SpongeBob. Oh, SpongeBob. Why? Why'd you make this level? Or maybe Tails designed this level to boost up my aerial skills. That's what I thought. A Let's Play of the Donkey Kong Country Trilogy? I mean, I have the games, but not really. Last time I played those games, I did co-op with my brother, but we were just playing it on our own time. Did I even have a YouTube account yet last time I played through those games? I don't think I did. No, I don't think I had a YouTube account last time I played those games. So that was a long time ago, if that's the case. They are fun games though, but no, I never thought of doing that. Especially since, like, at the true Final Battle, you, like, have to 100 blah% the game. So, I don't know. I just don't know. I ain't getting hurt. Wonder how long this level is. I haven't made it very far yet, haven't I? That's what I was afraid would happen at some point. The Backyardigans. I don't watch the Backyardigans. I didn't even watch it much when I was a kid. Ow. Darn it. Everything's blurring. It's too much yellow. I can't get away. Is this what solitary confinement is like? Made of sponge? Well, to watch Bluey probably requires a streaming service, and I don't do streaming services, honestly. Isn't it enough I'd want to watch that war and paying monthly for a streaming service? Not for me, at least. Most of what I want to watch is just on YouTube. Oof. I only made it to that Earth shell one single time. Just one time! It's such a special shell, because it doesn't want to be touched again. It just doesn't want to be touched again. I mean, I've heard Bluey is a great show. But I don't usually commit to watching many shows because they feel like too much of a time commitment. I find it easier to watch movies because it's like just a one and done deal. You don't have to watch like 100 or something episodes. Oh, that might... I wonder if that's the end right there, actually. I mean, it's not like these levels are generally very long, so... maybe that's the end. I can hope. But I do think this is at least helping me brush up on my shell skills again. Because I haven't done shell stuff for a little while. Of course, I'm still not getting it quite that consistently, but I'll get it in due time. It is the end! Wait, what if there's a troll? Okay, no. You smashed that shell, GG. Okay, there was no troll. That one troll at the beginning of the game, though, just makes me paranoid. That's the only troll I've seen so far, but... it happened. Alright, there we go, I win. Alright, I guess that didn't take too long. Whack-a-mole brambles. Now back to the regular stuff. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Bees! I don't like bees. Well, most of the movies I watch don't even last 2 hours, Dr. Volk. You see, I like watching a bunch of slasher movies, and those are usually around an hour and a half. Sometimes a few minutes more, sometimes a few minutes less. But I don't usually watch super long movies, and I don't even go to the movie theaters too much. If I go to the movie theaters, it's probably to watch a horror movie, unless it's a Sonic movie that's coming out, then I watch it. I was gonna watch the first movie in theaters, but the exact weekend I was supposed to see the movie, well, we all know what happened. I got jump on the bee. I missed the bee. That's fine, I could probably make him respawn. Yeah, I made him respawn. There we go. Oh, I know bees hurt when they sting. I had a miserable experience with bees when I was 5 years old, and I've told the story at least a few times at this point. But I was at my grandparents' house. It was the middle of the night. Everyone wanted to make a fire outside, so we stepped towards these trees at around maybe 10 o'clock at night, and we went to make a fire. While making that fire, someone stepped on a beehive. The bees got angry, and even though I couldn't see it and I couldn't hear it until it stung, one stung me right in the center of the throat at 5 years old, and we all had to run back to the house because we were being chased by a whole swarm in the darkness. I have been mortally terrified of bees ever since. The feeling has never gone away. So even if they're not the deadliest thing in the world, they terrify me to no end. I can't be anywhere near a bee. Which is part of the reason I like the colder months. I don't have to worry about them. Oh, well, being stung by a wasp is honestly probably, like, 7 times worse. So... And I'm pretty sure a wasp can sting more than once. I know about Enchanted Portal. I've heard it's really bad. I've seen a little gameplay of it in a review once. It didn't look good. But I was supposed to see the first movie in theaters, but the pandemic started the literal weekend I was supposed to go see it. I ended up not seeing it again until the second movie started to get somewhat close, and I decided to rent the first movie off of YouTube before seeing the second movie in the theaters. I definitely liked the second movie more. It felt a bit more Sonic. I mean, I like the human characters, but it was nice to have a more Sonic-centric story. The Wachowski family are my favorite human characters in the entire Sonic franchise. Some of the only ones that I actually like. And also, the second movie just had Tails throughout the movie, so that made things better. I know Knuckles kind of took the spotlight, but for me, Tails is the true VP. Alright, I got one shot. Good. Oh boy. Okay, go now. Could I be any more stupid? Now, last summer was particularly bad because there was like a yellow jacket infestation across the town, basically, because it seemed like they were just showing up everywhere, and they were making holes in people's houses. That last summer, they made a hole right next to our front door, so every time you went near the front door, they would just start coming out. It was terrifying. Had to get an exterminator. Yeah, the first one was fine, but the first one just felt like your typical generic Hollywood movie. The second movie felt more in line, and it gave us more love with the characters. And it had Tails. That automatically makes it better. Oh, it's boss time! What is this boss? What is that? Is that supposed to be like a mole or something? What is that? What is that? It looks so weird. What are you? Are you a platypus? What are you? Why are you so weird looking? Don't get hit by the cannonballs. I still need to survive long enough. There we go. Ah! I don't know. I feel like I heard of Ice Spice, but I can't recall. Could you describe to me Ice Spice? Oh, okay, it was a mole. So, how many exits have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. There were 2 in the cave. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. There's about 6 more exits. Why did I think this was going to be Billie Jean? I thought this was about to play Michael Jackson's Billie Jean, which, yeah, that'd be nice, but I would immediately get demonetized if that was the case. Immediately. But I really do love that song. It is like one of my absolute favorite Michael Jackson songs. Oh, great. Epic Macho Dude. Now, what hurts more? What is supposed to hurt more, a wasp or a yellow jacket? I don't know. They both sound terrible. Hurry! I didn't make it. Billie Jean is brilliant. And Billie Jean's is also probably the first song of his that really start to feel like his full identity of music. Like, some of his earlier singles, like Rock With You and such, those are really fun too, but Billie Jean sort of feels like the first song that really vibes into what a Michael Jackson song is, in my opinion. And it's still one of my absolute favorites to this day. Stupid saw. But yeah, bees, wasps, yellow jackets, and hornets and such. That's one of the biggest reasons why I really prefer the colder months over the hotter ones. That and the colder months have the holidays that I really get invested in. Halloween and Christmas, and to an extent Thanksgiving. But all those holidays that are just so fun are in the colder seasons. It was specifically autumn. Oops, I accidentally clicked out of the game. There we go. Plus, I think my body just handles the colder air better than the warmer air. Summer's fine when you go on vacation, but throughout the rest of the season, I just sometimes find summer, honestly, to be kind of miserable. It's too hot. And I used to have terrible spring allergies as a kid, so I used to hate spring with a burning passion, even though my birthday is in spring. May 6th. My birthday's May 6th. I remember, I think it was just last year I did a birthday stream where I played the Murder Sonic the Hedgehog. Or was that 2022? Oh, I don't remember what year. Did I play Murder Sonic the Hedgehog in 2022 or 23? I don't remember. There we go, I did it. And let's face everyone are kids. The reason kids love summer so much is because they don't have to go to school. You lose that excitement when you're not a kid anymore and realize that even though summer comes, you still have to work. Nothing changes, it's just hotter. Let's face it, that's the main reason kids love summer so much. They are just not in school. I sometimes have trouble deciding if fall or winter is my favorite season. For the longest time, it was winter, and I still love winter because I love the crispness of the air. It just feels so good, and the air never feels any cleaner than in the winter. I love the stillness of the air. I do love snow, and I don't have to worry about bees. For fall, it at least takes a bit of time before they start going away. But fall is probably, honestly, the most beautiful season of them all. It's probably when the air is honestly the most comfortable, even more than spring. And although fall still has a few allergy things to worry about, but it usually doesn't seem as bad as spring. But it's definitely the most beautiful, and it's where all of the holidays are. Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Let's not forget with Christmas, winter doesn't start until December 21st. So for the most part, Christmas is a fall holiday. For the most part. It's only the end portion that's winter, which, if we are looking at it from a religious perspective, technically the fall stuff is the season of Advent, and the Christmas season, from a religious sense, is December 25th through January 6th. Therefore, I still celebrate Christmas up to January 6th. Then it stops. But yeah, the Christmas season doesn't really end until January 6th. But a lot of the big build-up and anticipation happens in the fall. Yeah, the only time I like the summer heat is when I go to, like, Wildwood, which is the one place where the air just feels so good during the summer. You need to go to a sort of beachside vacation area. For me, it's Wildwood. For people in other parts of the country, I'm sure there's another equivalent. After all, who here has seen my Sonic and Tails of Wildwood video from 2022? I love that place. Why do I keep forgetting to spin jump there? Yeah, I freaking love Christmas. I just listen to the music non-stop and just feel all cheery throughout the season. But I also love the Halloween season because I love horror, and Halloween is my favorite franchise. And I generally reserve the Halloween movies specifically for the month of October because of the Halloween season. So I always look forward to watching those whenever the time of year comes. Oh yes, in Italy, Christmas is a very big deal, but Italy is also a very Christian country. For the longest time, they focused a lot more on the religious aspects than the commercialist aspects that America tends to focus a lot on. Although a lot of the commercial type stuff, I think, came from Germany. Germany is the I think Germany is the reason that Christmas became such a big gift-giving season. Like, yeah, there's the story of the three kings and how they gave, like, gifts to the newborn Jesus and all that. But I think Germany was where the whole gift-giving thing really became so big. If I know anything about history. If not, then I don't know anything about history. Yes. But where the Pope lives, the Vatican, that's actually not considered the country of Italy. The Vatican is considered its own completely different place in the world. So when you go see, like, the Pope at the Vatican in Rome, Italy, they don't technically consider you in Italy. Did you know that? Wait, what? The Philippines start Christmas in September? Isn't 4 months a little long? Seems a little long to me. The storm is coming. Ooh, Tails would not like this level. Oops. Oh yes, and the Pope gets a lot of security. That hurt me. I've been to Italy before. I went on a couple of school field trips there. Freshman year, I got to see the northern half of Italy. Sophomore year of high school, I got to see the southern half of Italy. It did cost like a couple $1,000s per trip or something, but it's a lot cheaper than going to Italy yourself. Yes, so the Philippines are devoutly Christian, but still, 4 months to celebrate Christmas? For heaven's sakes. We're not celebrating the pregnancy period of Jesus, are we? Hi, Wyatt Gamer. Like, it just astonishes me how you could celebrate something for so long. Like, as big as Christmas can be, the birth is still only one day. And I think the king still needed a few days to make it over. Look at these hermit crabs. They just hate everything. I hate that shell. Oh, Wildwood is amazing. If you live in the East Coast, preferably somewhere not too far from the southern tip of New Jersey, you have to go to Wildwood. It's so amazing. Maryland has Ocean City, which is something similar, but I do like Wildwood more. Of course I'd miss! Although, quite frankly, I think America does want Christmas in September, because then they can sell more stuff! Oh, I needed that. Not again. Oops. I messed up. I messed up. I have to die now. Although, America does have Christmas in July. Imagine if Christmas in July just lasted all the way until January. Then that would be half of the year for Christmas. By that point, I'm not even sure if Christmas would feel special anymore. Like, I always look forward to it when it comes. But if it lasted for half of the year, would I really think anything of it? It would just be ordinary life at that point. Like, it's nice having something to build up to. Like, by the time Christmas starts getting close, I always just get so excited to getting ready to listen to a bunch of Christmas music, and I start to feel tempted, but I hold it off, because as soon as that season does start, I just feel so much happiness diving right into the Christmas music. Like this past Christmas season, I was singing Christmas music literally every single day. There was not a day where I would not sing Christmas music. The music just makes me so happy. But at the same time, I'm sure a good part of the reason is because it's special. It's only for a small portion of the year, so I make the most out of it. If it was all the time, it would probably just feel like regular music. Which is fine, but then it loses some of its vibes. Sort of like back when Christmas specials were only played one time a year, and if you missed it, that's it, you missed it. It made it incredibly special when it came on. But oh my gosh, you could not miss it. If you missed it, you were going to be so upset. But if you got to see it, you just had a wonderful time at home. Now, I found well, to be fair, there's not a lot of Thanksgiving music, but I did find a small video that plays some old-fashioned Thanksgiving type music. Although this does also include Home for the Holidays. But you know what? Thanksgiving could count as one of the holidays, so it works. I don't like this part. I don't like this part at all. This part's hard. This is Donkey Kong Country 3 music, by the way. We were talking about Donkey Kong Country a little bit earlier, and here's some music from it. I pretty much waited until Black Friday to listen to Christmas music. Black Friday. I mean, heck, that's really when the commercialist season really hits a giant peak. By the way, does anyone go shopping on Black Friday? I never go shopping on Black Friday. That's a death sentence. Besides, what do I need to get so badly that I can't get literally like 2 days later? Who cares if it's on freaking sale? I put more value on my life than the cost of something. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Darn it! I'm never gonna have the shelf for this jump! Yeah, but even all the same, I usually only make the time to watch the specials once anyway. There we go! Okay, just don't mess this up. Go! Yes! Oh, no. Do I have to do a juggling act? Don't make me do a juggling act. Please don't make... Oh, okay. No! No! Epic save! Yeah, nope. I'm not getting trolled here. Oh, that was such an epic save. Did you see what I did there? I was able to recreate a bomb jump structure that allowed me to get through and not start the whole level over again. Oh, I feel so good! Whew! I'm not much of a shopper either. The only time I care about shopping is if it involves games I want. That's it. Alright. What was this level again? Stone Sentinels. You're a thwomp. Oh no, I actually need to have skill? The audacity. What? I didn't know what to do. Okay, Medora, see you in a bit. Speaking of Black Friday, did anyone see Eli Roth's Thanksgiving? What? You cheeky troller. It was Eli Roth's Thanksgiving. It started with a Black Friday incident, and in my opinion, it was the most horrifying part of the entire movie. Like, the rest of the movie was mostly a fun kind of horror, but that Black Friday madness scene, that was horrifying. Like, I was just in horror at what I was witnessing. And I don't know if it ever gets as bad as that movie showed it, but it will forever convince me to never go Black Friday shopping. Hi, Edward fan movie. There we go. Okay, so I need spin jump here. Ah, of course. Oh yeah, it's a slasher movie. It came out this past Thanksgiving. I don't think it was advertised too heavily, which is a pity. It was a fun slasher movie. If you like old school slasher movies, it's a fun ride. I think it's gonna get a sequel in 2025, which I'm fine with that. It was a fun movie. We'll see how it can manage with a couple more installments, I suppose. Ah, butter biscuits. Oh, right, Delta Volk. I forgot you don't like horror. You don't like horror. But if you ever want to dive your toes into it, you can always start with House on Haunted-ville with Vincent Price. It's from the 50s, and it won't be scary, but it might be entertaining. But if you want to go into a more real horror movie, outside of House on Haunted Hill, which I use like an entry point for like younger children that might want to get into horror, like my younger cousins, I think The Fog is a fantastic horror movie to start with. It's more creepy than scary. It's got a nice atmosphere and interesting story, and it's just spooky enough to give you the vibes, but it shouldn't be the most horrifying thing in the world. But it's got fantastic atmosphere. I consider John Carpenter's The Fog a great watch for anyone who kind of wants to start dipping their toes into horror. It's just scary enough without being too frightening, so. Hi, John Potato. Thanks for the compliment. I want to get a DVD of the movie just so that I have a copy of the movie. Because I really like that movie. And I wouldn't mind making that a yearly tradition, like with the Halloween movies and Bob Clark's Black Christmas for Christmas time. It's a Christmas slasher. And occasionally Silent Night, Deadly Night. Occasionally. That one probably wouldn't be every year. But I like slasher movies. I've got two books of slasher movies, so I can try and watch them in year order. I went as far back as 1913 for slasher flicks, and I'm up to 1983 at the moment. Okay, I made it. There we go, I won. Have I ever played Fortnite? I don't care for games like that, honestly. Free-for-all battle royales are not for me. And to me, Fortnite just never looked fun. Castle Catacombs. I think we're nearing the end. I wonder when I'll need this. Oh, that's funny. Oh, he won't go away. Maybe I'm just supposed to press in that. I really should have seen this one coming. I really should have seen this one coming. What the heck is wrong with me? Well, the fog is more creepy and atmospheric than it is downright horrifying. Oh, dang. I can't do that. But I mean, like, I showed younger cousins that movie. One of them was like 8 years old, and they were able to handle it just fine. They thought it was awesome, so I'd recommend giving it a watch if you are trying to look for a gateway point into horror. I think it's actually a pretty darn good one to start with. And it takes things slow, so you don't have to worry too much about it getting too aggressive if you find you can't handle it. And it's got terrific atmosphere and a great story to boot. And then if you like that, you just decide what kind of horror movie you'd want to go to from there. There's like slasher movies, there's monster movies, there's psychological horror. Did I say sci-fi horror? There's also paranormal, there's demonic possession films. There's a lot of different films. But they'll usually cater to a specific kind of decade. Like monster movies were mostly in the 30s and 40s. Sci-fi, its big moment was in the 50s, but you could find stuff in like the 70s and the like. So there's a lot of options. I have not seen Pet Sematary. I have seen other Stephen King horror adaptations though, like The Shining or Misery. I have not seen it, however, which is kind of surprising. I haven't seen any version of it. But yeah, if you feel like trying The Fog, go ahead and watch it. I don't feel like it's viewed and appreciated enough. It's a really good horror movie, but it's not talked about much, Fishing Boo! Go! Oh, I hate Fishing Boos. No! Why did I stop to look at the comments? I have to do the whole level over because I dropped my... I should have waited until I was done. Oh, come on! Stupid trolls! This game is a troll. Although, to be fair, that's only the 4th time it's trolled me, so... Yes, here's Johnny. Just know that if you watch The Fog, it takes its time. You get a few horror scenes in the beginning, but after that, it's more of a character-driven story. And the horror doesn't pick up too much again until the final act. But it's a very engaging story, so I think it'll keep you occupied. Not solos. I do play a flute, but I'm not one of the top rated in my band, so I'm not like in the flute ones or anything like that, the ones that usually get the solos. And I'd probably be a bit too nervous to play the solos anyway, because, well, I don't get in tune quite as easily as some of the more experienced players in the group. So I should probably just leave it to the people that know what they're doing more. Yeah, but Oppenheimer's not a horror movie, so I'm not as interested. Honestly, I mostly like horror movies, and if it's an old school movie, if it's like a old movie, like from the classic era, like the 40s and such, I also really love musicals. There's also some funny comedies and some good dramas as well, but I mostly watch horror movies when I go to the theaters. They're usually the ones I care about the most. Not to diss on Oppenheimer, I'm sure it's a fantastic movie, but I just don't think it would really be for me, per se. Okay, I'm gonna pay attention this time. No! Ah! Why? Oh! Well, I don't think Killer Clowns and Renfield are supposed to be scary per se. Those are more horror comedies. They take a horror type idea, but make something silly out of it. It's not really supposed to be scary per se. Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play? I've really only ever seen the first movie. Also because I feel like it would dive too much into the comedy vibe afterwards, and I usually prefer the horror to be a little more straight. I don't like killers that... I usually am not too big a fan of killers that do a bunch of puns. Anyways, I think this is the final level. Hey! It's Dracula X music! Cool! Oh, that was scary. What do I do? Okay, then. So this is from Dracula X. How's Tails doing? Oh, he's happy. Got back from a service that had like a couple pies, and he was happy. And of course it's warm out, so Sonic and Tails went out for a run today. They love going out for runs, and Tails always loves doing little activities with Sonic. They're such wonderful little buddies. They just have a lot of fun together. Because they're brothers, and they care about each other so much. I missed. Ow, of course. I was gonna fail that at least once. Did I really just mess that up? I really did just mess that up. But honestly, it is really warm outside. I personally thought it was too warm. I've just been so comfortable with the cool air that I actually started to feel kind of miserable outside because I thought it was too warm. I really do like cooler air more. I really do. You almost cried at the end of episode 4? Aw, almost? It didn't happen? Oh well. Maybe I'll just have to try make you actually cry for episode 5 when I get to work on it. I am not working on it right now because I don't want to dive straight first into another super long animation. I'm just gonna make some smaller animations that'll be easier to make, and as such, easier to get out. Because I know you guys probably don't want to wait 8 months for yet another animation. So getting a couple small ones out will ensure that you'll get another one without waiting too terribly long. It's still gonna be more than a month, I can tell you that, but you won't have to wait nearly as long next time, I promise. There is a spike there. I was just trying to figure out the start of my next animation and Not So Good Morning because I want to use some Michael Jackson music in there, but I'm worried that I might actually get the animation in trouble. I'm keeping it for now, but I might change my mind later and revise the beginning of it. I want Sonic singing to Rock With You, but I just don't know if YouTube's gonna take it very well because it seems like copyright is very strict with Michael Jackson songs, very strict, so I'm probably not gonna be able to get away with it. But I want to do it. Because in my head canon, Sonic is a Michael Jackson fan, and I think this because of Michael Jackson's involvement with Sonic 3. There's even a picture online of like Michael Jackson next to Sonic, so clearly they're tight, so clearly Sonic has to be a Michael Jackson fan. It just has to be. By the way, what Mobian animal do you think Michael Jackson would be if he was in Planet Mobius? Just a random question. What animal would he be? So, I don't know. If I can't use a Michael Jackson song, what would I do with it? Because I want Sonic listening to something. Maybe also we can go, ow! Ow! Yes, Eriko, it is Kaizo time. Also because of Thriller. Okay, I guess Thriller kind of makes it a little obvious. You know Vincent Price does the little horror narration in that? The darkness falls across the land. That's Vincent Price. Old-time horror movie legend. Vincent Price would definitely be a Raven if he was in Planet Mobius. He would definitely be a Raven. I really hate that part. Ow is right, Mario. Well, yeah, Vincent Price was a very popular name in the realms of horror in the older days. Another popular name was Boris Karloff, who actually voiced the Grinch in the original 1966 animated adaptation. And he was the narrator in that as well. And when people think of Dracula, they're always imitating Bela Lugosi, who unfortunately did not get the same success as Boris Karloff or Vincent Price. Bela Lugosi got typecasted in a way that ruined his entire career, whereas with Boris Karloff and Vincent Price, they were able to make better names for themselves in the horror realm because they got to do more in the horror realm than Bela did. It's very unfortunate for Bela Lugosi, but things didn't work out for him. Did I cry while acting for episode 4? Well, I hurt my voice a little. But I don't think I cried while doing it. But I would think of something that would make me want to cry whenever I tried to make Tails sound really upset. Or at the end when Sonic started crying, because I needed that to sound as legitimate as possible. No, it's fine. It's nothing like it was in episode 2 where my voice actually was noticeably damaged for a week after recording the voice lines for episode 2. My voice actually suffered for a week, and I had to be a little more quiet with my talking for a while. Yes, Boris Karloff was in the 1931 Frankenstein movie. It was the movie that turned Boris Karloff from a relatively unknown actor into a legend. It wasn't his first movie, but it was the first movie that truly made him well known. And of course, his voice is just perfect for horror, but he was also a fantastic performer. Like, his performance as the monster feels very lifelike. Alright, there's the checkpoint, so I think we're about to face the boss. Final boss. Well, Eddsworld, if you push your voice too hard, you can strain it. Sort of like how you could strain a muscle by working it out too much. It's a muscle just like anything else, and if you use it too much, it could crack. And if you push it too much after that, you could actually break your voice. I strained it after doing episode 2, and it needed about a week to recover. And we're finding some piranha plants. This shouldn't be too hard, because I almost killed it the first time. And then after this, I think the hack is over. Unless there's one more level after this, I don't know. I think this would only make exit 13, so maybe the 14th exit is just the credits, I don't know. Many times that seems to be the case. That piranha plant just stared at me, realizing the stupid mistake I just made. Dang it. I gotta figure out a better way to do this. Now, sometimes if I think of a story hard enough and really try to put myself into Tails' perspective with how afraid he is and such, I can occasionally make myself cry just imagining the scenario. I can make myself cry with stuff like that if I try hard enough. It is kind of tricky to do, though, but it is possible. Oh, come off it! Oh, you also play violin? How many instruments do you play, Princess Brienne? Seem to be pretty talented in the music department. He would have gotten mad, but then he just started thinking of everything that happened to Tails, and at that point, he really did just start blaming himself, and he felt terrible for Tails. Which goes to show just how much Sonic cares, that even when it's definitely not his fault and there's nothing he could have done, he still takes the blame. Because he just wants Tails to live a good life that much. There we go, see, it wasn't that hard. Okay, well, I think that's the end of the hack. This was actually a good hack for me to sort of get refreshed on my Kaizo skills, I think. Super. You did it! I knew you could do it, and you did! Big GG, thanks for playing! Ah, I didn't know I was gonna get Contra music. And guitar, jeez. Okay, it's just gonna loop. Okay, but that was a wonderful reward for beating the game. Oh, the credits cabin. Let's go inside. Nice. Do not kill me. Oh, hey, we own with Sonic music. You are a super player. Play tested by okay, that's kind of hard to read. But anyways, this is all the people that were involved with the hack, I guess. Cool. It's a lot of people. Music by Kevin. Well, a lot of people. Whoa, a lot of people were involved. What the heck? Patches. Thank you for playing. Hope you have... I did have fun, thank you. Okay, well anyways, that's Beachside Blitz. Hope we had some fun at the beach. Because we are done. We are done, there is nothing left. So, goodbye. This has been Tails 109, and have a nice day.